All right, what's up, guys? We're live. I'm James Augustine. We're here with Sam Crane. Today we're talking about the power of actually not giving a shit about what people think, and really how to achieve your goals way faster compared to people that really do care what people think. So, Sam, you want to give a little intro?
Yeah. I guess I can just kind of give a broad basis what we're going to go over today. I mean, in general, just the power of not giving a shit what in certain situations what people think, what people are talking about. I feel like it's one of the most powerful things just in your life today, and it's mainly because the less you worry what other people think, the more time you have to worry about yourself, and that's really what matters the most when it comes to life, business, coaching, anything. Like it's very important to really know yourself more than anything, instead of worrying about other people and what they should be doing instead. So
And I know that, I mean, personally, high school perspective, there's a lot of pressure on kids about what to do is right. And you know personally that there's a huge clique of as far as, oh, my friends are doing this, I need to be doing that. And that really is a huge brick wall when people try to venture out and try to achieve something different than the rest of the group per se.
right. Yeah, and the crazy part is it's like that in high school and college both. People kind of like form these cliques. A lot of people like, oh, I wish I was in the cool clique, or like some of the nerds or whatever, and it goes vice versa. And I've noticed throughout the last few years, through high school and a few years in college, some of the most well-versed people and most enjoyed and liked people are the ones that don't have a clique. They have a lot of different groups of friends and stuff, and it's because they understand people from the heart level, not so much what their background is or how they act naturally. So really, they get involved in just multiple people's groups and stuff, and those are the most loved people. And really, those are the individuals that will do the best in this world when it comes to entrepreneurship at a young age, from high school and college perspective, just because they're so open to meeting whoever. And instead, like all these people that are in cliques, they kind of put themselves in situations where it's harder to talk to the people that they're not used to talking to, quote unquote, just because they think they're not equally the same as them, or even worse down the line. So
And what's really sad is that people are nowadays are starting to give up on their dreams because of what people are saying about them. Because I mean,
sure, yeah,
it's a nasty world, and you will get criticized. Obviously, you've had your friends say like, "What are you doing?" and stuff like that. Same with me. And
exactly, yeah.
crazy how people will immediately, just because of so what somebody says, they'll drop their passion and drop their dreams because they want to fit in. And like you said, it's always the person who diverges from that group that really achieves the extraordinary results. So
Oh yeah, I completely agree. It's nuts, and the crazy part is I think it's only going to get worse. Unfortunately, I mean, I feel like our generation is kind of when it started going more towards that. Of course, there's always been cliques and stuff, but I think there's really a fine line between there's a lot of people that are like going for entrepreneurship. There's people that are very scared of it, and then there's the people in the middle, that like kind of are the gateway to opening people up, like yourself and I, that really want to open those people's minds and realize that like every individual in this world has something to offer them, and mentally, physically, it doesn't matter. Every individual can teach you something. Either it's a story about their life or something, and it's amazing. That's why I always when I'm introducing myself to older people and stuff, where I'm down to Lake of the Ozarks, wherever I am, I always try to get to know older people, because they always are so wise in certain situations, and they can really tell you like certain situations not to get in, and what route that you should take if you're asking them enough cool questions. So it's very
right.
unique. Get to know anybody you can. It helps.
Yeah, and really, the main part of it, I think, in my opinion, is speed. When people are worrying about what other people think, and there's a different side of this. There's the pressure part of it, where you've got your friends saying, "Don't do this, don't do that," and then you kind of go away from it. On the other side of it is when you start producing content, the speed part of it really affects it, because if you're caring about, we touched about this in a little bit of the topic, but if you're waiting for the perfect moment and you want the $3,000 camera and you want lighting and stuff, it's really going to drastically change the amount of content you'll be able to put out, because it's all about, if you can't put out almost every day, if you're putting out 2 pieces of content a week, that's not enough. You got to be pushing out content, and the only way to do that is to use a phone, be ready on the moment, be ready whenever you are. And if you're waiting for these amazing lighting and settings and angles and stuff, you're not going to be able to produce enough content to be suffice to get the followers you want. Because we live in a world that is so competitive that you need to be shoving out content so people know you're really there and giving away your advice.
I agree. And, kind of a topic to go both ways. I've had like a couple girls like, think they're overweight and they're like, I need to start working out and all this type of stuff. So they'll be like, yeah, I went and bought some new workout clothes just so I know I'll use them and actually start working out. And the thing is, it's like in the back of their mind, they're like, well, I have to automatically look good while I'm working out. So then I think what people are thinking and all that type of stuff. So at least I look good while I'm working out. Whereas really they should be focused on the main issue. And it's just putting in the work to get it done and working out. It's like, who cares what you look like while you work out as long as you're getting the workout in, It's especially, I think about this all the time. Very obese people that I see like running down the street or something. And, a lot of people, majority of people make fun of them. And I literally am just like, they're working out and I'm not working out right now. Like, props to them. Like, I respect those individuals so much. So.
Yeah, and get to the core problem. The people who wait for the $3,000 camera, you just don't believe in yourself. It really comes down to a confidence issue.
Exactly. Yep.
You gotta believe what you're doing. Because if you're listening to these people that tell you can't do it, and you're just quitting when they say, oh, you're not good enough, or oh, it's gonna be stupid, you gotta believe what you're doing. Because if you do give into that, you're just simply not believing what you're doing. And it's really also going to cut down on the quality of content you're going to be producing, which is the main point of all this.
Precisely. I 100% agree. And I guess switching directions and stuff, I think kind of the general idea of not giving a shit in general of like what people think or just an ideology at a standpoint, it can be really, so business is very specific, but then there's also a lot of different areas in your life that truly matter, just like living life first, to the people that are around you and such, and just being able to do whatever you want and stuff. And kind of like I was just telling you before this call, me and my buddy are planning on driving down to South Padre tonight, Texas, which is a 17-hour drive, and we randomly just kind of wanted to go. So now we're thinking about doing it, and we're doing it. And it's one of those things like we just don't give a shit. And like there could be a couple. It's like, who cares? Just live life, go with the flow, and see what happens. Because you never know how many people you could meet or how many people I could meet on the way down there to really help me in my future. You never know, and that's why you have to be open-mindedness. It's important.
Yeah, because it's crazy because everyone thinks it's so black and white. They think this is the way. It has to be 1 step, 2 step, 3 step. It's got to be exactly what my parents wanted to do, and it's so not black and white. There's 4 million different ways to do what you want to do. And you really got to figure out exactly what you want to do and really make business adapt to you instead of trying to fit into business, if that makes sense.
Agreed. I completely agree.
And one of the things that starts that chain is not giving a shit. You have to understand that it doesn't matter how you do it or how they are doing it. It doesn't matter about them. It's about you. And it's about your confidence and your execution when it comes to the speed of where you are and where you want to go.
And you kind of can apply that too to like I guess from our standpoint, like going up to that cute girl and trying to talk to her and stuff. The odds of you, like especially in college, at Mizzou and stuff, there's 30,000 students. The thought that like if I didn't ask for that girl's number, the odds of me seeing her again in the next month are so slim that like it shouldn't even matter, So like, but you never know. If you do go up and like talk to them, who knows where that relationship could go further. So it's one of those things, just not being afraid and being confident, like you said earlier. They all kind of play together in a long like triangle of things. You kind of have to play off of all three to really be able to get out there and meet people and just not worry about the bad side of things, but worry, or not even worry, just be interested in what the good side of things could really happen in the future.
Oh, you'll see a lot of the stuff in business. They relate to all the things in life. Business, girls, business, all of them, they relate and just create a better life. But I had a really good point. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, I was going to say that it amazes me of what do you have to lose. You talk about the girl, you talk about going up and getting her number. Talk about trying to start your passion and live your passion, what do you have to lose? It blows my mind. You know, people are quitting when they have zero to lose except for a smug look from your friend. And they don't understand that the ROI, the return of investment on trying to do it, which has zero loss to it. It's absolutely free to post a video on YouTube, or it's absolutely free to go ask for a girl's number. The ROI can change your life dramatically, and you're giving up on it just because of a smug look, or you care about what people are going to think about what you're doing, which is crazy in my mind.
And it's nuts because, 20, 30 years from now, you never know. You may never see those people ever again. So, like, especially like people that you're not exactly friends with, the odds of you actually seeing them again, or even if you do see them again, it's going to be a simple, hey, how's it been? How's the last 20 years? Your life been? Cool. I'll see you later. It's not going to be like, oh, man, that person's watching me every single day. Hopefully he's not thinking bad about me. You know what I'm saying? Whereas, like, your best friends, I always say your best friends and your family's opinions do matter. Those are the core. I believe that, when it comes to like not giving a shit, you should give a shit what those individuals think, because they know you the best more than anybody. Right. And they can be brutally honest with you and tell you the truth. But besides those individuals, the people that are kind of in your inner circle and your like close circle in your family, you shouldn't care what they think,
Yeah, definitely. I agree. Anything else you want to touch on?
Honestly, I think that's it. Just literally just like business life and being able to meet people, man. Be confident in yourself. Go out and be spontaneous, and literally just, not give a shit what people that aren't in your inner circle think, because it'll make you feel a lot less stressed throughout your life.
You said that too about being spontaneous, because you never get your time back. Time is the only thing you can't go back and relive. So people that are in high school, they're in college, and the thing about starting their passion, well, think about in 30 years, if you're living a shitty job and you hate your life, then what are you going to think? Because you can't go back, right? You can't go back to high school or college and like, damn, I wish I would have taken that moment. Take it now. You've got zero to lose. And I think you should put a lot of stress on that. There's nothing to lose. There's nothing to be afraid of, except for, like I said, you get a smug look from your friend. Who gives a fuck? You're going after your passion. You're doing what you love. Be confident in yourself, and the return of investment will change your life. I can promise you that.
Exactly. And it's crazy too. The more confident you are, the more people will truly believe like what you're doing is meaningful and purposeful. So
yeah, we said it last time. You can see when they don't care. You can see that, and people are attracted to people who just are confident and who don't care. So if you are all down and you're doing it all like half-assed and stuff, people are going to notice that, and they're not going to want to watch your videos. But if you're confident and you're passionate about what you're doing, people are going to be attracted to what you're doing. I don't care what you're doing.
Be interested in the story. Exactly.
Yeah. So I think that pretty much wraps it up. We're probably going to make another video soon, right?
Yes, sir. Keep on making them, usually once or twice a week. Keep posting on both our YouTubes, and hopefully the viewers and you guys keep posting in, seeing what we're going to talk about, because we got a lot of cool topics coming up.
If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comment box. Follow me and Sam on all our social medias in the description, and you can read my full in-depth blog post about this subject in the description. See you guys.
See ya.